is definitely the combination you did not see coming. Playing for you at 13 after 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Some Zex Bilanji, some Wonder, and of course the legendary Yonga Babuza Patiyani. And right before that, we had some Lean on Me, Major Lazer, ex-DJs Next featuring Mo. We started this particular hour with Zuchu with the song Kwi Kwi. It's Hit and Run, playing for you here on the station that plays for you the biggest hits in town, 106.1 Next Radio. My name is Bosha. In case you have just decided to put on your radio, I am here to make your afternoon wonderful. I hope over the weekend you were asking questions like, Pate Yani. And you're not just, I have a problem with people who work Monday to Friday, stay indoors, then you're never going to meet new people. You're never going to expand your mind. You're never going to grow. So try something new. Go for a party and let people also ask, who is that channel? Who is that guy? But as I promised you, every single Monday, I will be having Ask the Pro. And today, I have an actual pro. You know what? He's here live, so let's do this now, please. The legendary Daniel Kanyerezi. I used to listen to this man. Yes, I used to listen to this man when I started out on radio. And I'll be like, this man, Vanange. And I always wanted to be like him. So one thing about me is that I am a learner. So I told myself, you know what? I'm going to listen to all these people I like, and I'm going to learn. Daniel has worked at every radio station. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Portia. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right.
Daniel is currently our head of music, and did I get the title right?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Music director for Next Media Services.
Which is a huge role.
Yes, it is.
Because there's so many brands in there. It would make sense if it was for Next Radio, but now?
Yeah, it's a much bigger role, much bigger responsibility, lots of things to do, lots of people to deal with. But yeah, we're settling in.
How is that going, though?
So far, so good, I think. Yeah.
Well, Daniel is in today because Daniel has worked on radio for quite a minute. When did your radio journey start, though?
I started radio way back in 2005, and I was actually still in my senior 5.
Are you serious?
So I walked to this gentleman who was the managing director of a radio called Spirit. It's a Christian radio based in Mukono. I was wearing a long uniform trouser and short-sleeved shirt. So I walked up to him and tell him that I want to do radio. And I was just a confident kid who was hungry. And he said, okay, can you get yourself in Mukono? And then I started off by doing a country music show, and that's how I think it all played out.
2005, that would make it 16, 17, 18
Thereabout,
years.
Yes.
Wow. Daniel is the perfect person for Ask the Pro today. So we are asking, what are your 5 tips for anyone out there who wants to be a radio presenter, radio host? Because it's one of the most asked questions. How do you do it? You be there, you're talking to yourself. What are your 5 tips for everyone who's listening right now?
I think to start with, radio has evolved from just having a good radio voice to being brilliant. And the first thing here is you should know your audience.
Okay.
You should know the people that you're talking to. You should visualize some of the things that go on in their daily lives, what they like and things like that. That way it helps you prepare in terms of what sort of content you're going to give them. And also confidence is key.
Very.
No one wants to hear or listen to someone who's mumbling and fumbling away with words.
Yeah.
They want to hear or they want to listen to an authority. So confidence is key. Being yourself, be as natural as you can be.
As wild as well?
As wild as you can be. Because at the end of the day, radio defines you. People connect with you in terms of, one, the stories you tell, the way you laugh. I think the way I laugh has been signature.
For
I laugh very loudly, regardless of the time.
Yeah.
You know? So if you're crazy, be that.
Yeah.
If you sound the way you sound, you've got to keep at it, because you're going to walk into a supermarket or store and bump into your fans, and then they're going to hear a totally different person, and they're going to be like, is this the Portia that I listen to?
So you can't force a radio voice, because then in real life, if I like,
yes, it becomes a problem. So if it's your radio voice, you've got to stick with it. Yeah. And then you have to tell stories, be as conversational. I mean, we haven't been on radio before. This is our first time together.
Together, yeah.
And already you're making me feel comfortable.
Oh,
so
give
I
me
think that's a
some
skill
money.
that you build over time.
Give me some money.
Now, I think the last one is you need to learn every rule there is in the book of radio presenting and break it.
Okay, that bit caught me off guard. What does that mean?
In summary, if you master the rules, master the basics, and play by the book, there's a chance that you're going to sound as ordinary.
As flat. Oh,
as
yes.
flat.
Oh, yes.
So you need to switch things up. It could be a serious kind of show that you're doing, but a little humor doesn't hurt. It could also be about the way you prepare. Maybe
for your show. Yeah.
Maybe you just inclined to the space of the content, but then you also forget that music is part of the content. So if you're preparing for, say, songs or artists, maybe instead of going for what their current age is, what is their net worth and that kind of stuff, you probably dig more into what is their social life, how many girlfriends have they had, what is their nightlife like. I think that sort of makes you a bit agey and different.
I'm coming for you.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much. We'll be doing this every single Monday. We'll be bringing a pro in studio, and we'll let you ask the pro whatever it is you want to ask. Feel free to do that. 0707 106 106. That's not Musamvu. Not Musamvu. Emu not Mukaga. Emu not Mukaga. But because you're a sweetheart, here is a song from me to you. It's from Swang's Avenue. Zarafan, Sweetheart.
Biggest hits through your speakers. Next Radio.